thatmovieguyUK.
The biggest meme in cinephile world, Venom, is out in UK cinemas and worldwide of this Friday. Obviously, this has been in limbo hell for a very long time for Sony Pictures and for the association of Marvel, not just Marvel, just in association. And obviously, this has been planned in Spider-Man 3 and the whole famous Topher Grace Venom non-plot, as I would call it. And here we are in 2018 with Tom Hardy and Ruben Fleischer's Venom. Why do we say, I don't know, it's been badly reviewed, and I disagree slightly. But this again goes down to, do you really want to listen to the opinions of the same people over and over again that really like pompous movies like me? Or do you want to make your own opinion? Because your opinion is more important than my opinion in the consensus of your brain and your imagination. So, anyway, if you're still watching, hi. The story of Venom follows Eddie Brock, who is a dynamic, amazing journalist played by Tom Hardy, who is taking down Carlton Drake, played by Riz Ahmed, who runs the Life Foundation, who basically manipulates the poor to taking part in human trials of his wild experiments. And a symbiote cell format blob thing you see in the trailer is basically the next experiment. Tom Hardy goes in to investigate and is taken over by one of these symbiote alien life forces that's basically taking over his body and killing him. And he becomes Venom, and an amazing buddy comedy begins. As I've said, Venom is not as bad as you may think. I honestly had fun with it. I think it was not the most original film, but again, the fun factor was there. Tom Hardy has this amazing duality between Eddie Brock and Venom. Eddie Brock is a down-on-your-luck kind of guy. He's lost so much, and you know, the lack of confidence, the standard Peter Parker kind of story is there. And obviously with Venom, he is sarcastic, hilarious, violent, disruptive, and it just parallels so well. It is like this weird Jekyll and Hyde meets the Chuckle Brothers kind of humor, and I liked it. But unfortunately, Fleischer really just makes this like a sub-part of the film. There is layers and layers of pure manure in Venom, and it is a big shame because I really did want more of this. And the consensus of this like rich tapestry of what Venom actually has is not necessarily utilized. There is like one really cool scene with Venom where he is in a building and he's taking on like a load of security guards, and the smoke, neon light flares, everything. And it just really does show you the pure essence of Venom and what you would expect from him. But we just get small tidbits of the Venom that we want, and obviously everybody wanted a hard R-rated Venom film, which I think actually would have worked a lot more and probably would have made a lot more money with adults. But obviously Marvel and Sony do want to tie in the story of Venom with Peter Parker at some point, and Spider-Man. Who knows, it may happen, may not happen, but obviously they're also pushing for a sequel because there is a mid-credit scene that builds to a sequel. The plot of Venom is very blasé. It's very stupid. The comments of the serious variety are very laughable, and I did actually, you know, laugh a lot at that bit. You shouldn't be laughing, but you are. And the pacing of it is just everywhere. At the beginning, I was like, okay, this is a nice little seed to plant into the film. Once we get to San Francisco, it's just not that interesting. It is like trying to be a world builder, it's trying to be intellectual, but it's just very fake. It doesn't really show you much. You just kind of get, okay, but this could have been done in 5 minutes. And with a big studio director like Ruben Fleischer, you would think that they would actually go down this road, but they don't. And it's just oddly paced with like really bursts of pure amazement and fun, but again, the boringness of the film sometimes outweighs the enjoyment that you have in this, and it is a big shame. Riz Ahmed, again, Carlton Drake, another Marvel villain that is just very one-dimensional, blah blah blah, we hear this all the time, but he was very boring. Riz Ahmed is an amazing actor. You could have done so much with him and you didn't. Michelle Williams was just a keymaster. She was just letting you into the next level of each part of the film. she doesn't really impact the story enough, and with an amazing actress like Michelle Williams, you kind of do wish that they did go down that road. I think the vibe of Venom is really not going to help it. I think a lot of people have panned it before even seeing it, and it's a big shame. I think it deserves a chance, and I honestly do think that a sequel would really balance things out. But I highly doubt very much that Sony will be making a sequel to Venom. Tom Hardy seems pretty pissed that 40 minutes of what he enjoyed making in the film has been cut out of it completely, so we know that this film has gone through multiple edits and multiple interpretations, and we are stuck with what we have. Great prospects, but unfortunately badly executed by Marvel and Sony, and that's it. My review obviously is on thatmovieguyUK.wordpress.com, and it is also available on my letterboxd. All my social media is below. And obviously, all I can say now is Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shins. And obviously, never change.